when resistance, oh no, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes necessary. I don't know.
That works.
I'm butchering the quote.
Maybe.
Anna Fang she just screams like, boy, there's a backstory there that you want to know all about that, but it plays so passionately through the connection of Hester's mother and of a promise and an unknown connection. Tell me a little bit about just the strength of women in this and being able to kind of have, both of you guys have this promise and this legacy. Tell me about how that feels like it's a strong message to come out from the film.
Well, we see women in this film, for example, collaborate a lot, and not just with each other and support each other, but also with men. You know, like you give, Anna gives Tom a lot of power in terms of, you know, she ends up, no, I can't say it. And
she allows him to fulfill his own destiny.
His own dream.
Yes, exactly.
And
spoiler alert. Yes.
But you know, I like seeing that. It's that nurturing element, you know, which is lovely to
see. With nurture. It's something we need in this world.
And to see women playing that. Because that's what makes us unique.
Exactly.
Exactly. So. And you know, it so happens that in Hollywood, big or small screen, we see male protagonists showing their male strength. We rarely see their vulnerabilities, whereas we mostly only see female vulnerabilities and not female strength, which is the most refreshing and exciting thing about this film, is that we're able to just strut our stuff.
And it's amazing.
What happens when you find Hester Shaw? I will kill her.
You know, you're both, obviously you've done a lot of performance capture, and does it get easier over time, or was there something the way Christian set this up as compared to when you've done it before with James, where you just makes it you allowed to be able to perform and feel like it's not you.
It doesn't feel alien, you know. It feels natural once you get. You know the thing is the suits themselves are really skin tight. So in a way, you feel very, very ready and complete when you get the performance capture suit on. You feel you're ready to dive in, and it very much is like a wetsuit in a way. So yeah, I don't know that acting ever gets easier, but one of the things that it does get, at least for me, as I get older, is I try to make it simpler. You know, I mean, my life has really become about simplifying and losing some of the Baroque details that I felt were so clever in my youth, and just trying to sort of head more towards a simple and honest truth of the scene.
That's wonderful.
Less showing off.
When you are playing a character that has especially strong connections to people that should be a motivator for him, you know, his daughter, Hester, to a degree, as we go deeper into the story. Did you find that he was somebody that was easily able to push aside those things for greater goals, or that maybe he never even had them in the first place?
No, I think he does have them to an extent, but I always felt he's very much, he was probably an only child, probably abandoned, probably grew up you know, on the street or out in the open, and grew up living by his wits, naturally very charismatic and smart, and very able to drink in what's going on around him. So he's essentially a loner, I think. So he probably never really learned how to love, but puts on a good performance of it, even if he's not doing it. It's just become part of him. So his persona is very well polished, but at the same time I think it has a natural ease to it. And I'm talking about him as if he's completely duplicitous. I don't think that's the case. It's not black and white. There's a large grey area in there, but he certainly presents in one way and is very successful at presenting in that way. But also there are other things inside him which he rarely goes to, because they do involve trauma, a lot of trauma that we touch on and we see, but those things are probably almost hidden from himself.
It's a quantum energy weapon. There were dozens of them, all over the globe.
My God. You know, you're both kind of reluctant heroes, which I think in a way is a lot it's a lot easier as a way in. You know, it feels far more relatable. And is that a way for both of you guys to feel like you could understand them as they went on their journeys?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they revolt for no reason.
Yeah.
You know? I think they're compelled to by this, by the betrayals that happen in their lives.
Yeah, I think for Catherine, I think she has such an uncontrollable need to please and help people, and so this all happens just because of that. You know, she fixes one thing, but then she can help some. You know, so it is that kind of. Neither of them strive out wanting to be a hero. Almost.
Yeah, it's thrust upon them.
Yeah,
isn't it? You know, when resistance. Oh no. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes necessary. I don't know.
That works.
I'm butchering the quote.
Maybe.